Hello everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. So today we are not today we are not going to have any session on our leave application. Okay, we are going away from that because I was receiving few comments in the comment sections that let's have some videos on the upgrade. Okay, but I thought before like we go and see the actual steps of upgrade or we learn more about upgrade, let's start from the beginning. Okay, that if any upgrade we're thinking about upgrade, any customer is thinking about upgrade, discussions will definitely happen that should we go for upgrade or we go for rewrite. Okay, so we'll start from here only. Okay, so let's say the use case is that you are working on 7.x, let's say 7.2 or 7.4, and then your client manager is coming to you and come saying, okay, now we have to upgrade our system because Pega is saying that soon that version will retire. Okay, so the now people will start doing the brainstorm. Okay, that what we should do, should we upgrade or rewrite? Okay, then while thinking this one, doing the brainstorm of this, okay, what are the factors, okay, which people will think, which team and the management will think that what will be the best path? Okay, so I have written on a high level. Don't treat this as a final. Okay, this is just like a few points I have written. There could be many more. Okay, so the first and most important point is the cost. Okay, because definitely if you do upgrade, the cost will be less. Okay, if you do a rewrite, the cost will be higher. So it will depend, it won't like that like if you're doing a rewrite, then cost will be always higher. No, it will depend on that, the complexity of your applications, and then how big is your application. So if your application is, let's say, very simple, okay, one or two case type, then maybe if you go for rewrite, it will be like cheaper than upgrading. Okay, but if your applications is very complex, okay, and it has many case types, then maybe upgrade will be cheaper. Okay, then time to production, so it is also related with the cost, and time, like time to production is also related with cost, because that how soon we can go to productions. Because if you're doing a rewrite, okay, then definitely it will take more time, because we have to write each and everything from day one, from fresh. Okay, and also you need a good business support, because definitely when you are going to rewrite, you'll not rewrite same. Okay, with the existing process, you'll try to enhance few business process, okay, UI and other things. So there you need a good support from the business. Okay, the next one is the data. Okay, that like these questions will definitely come. Okay, because the database, like how like your management will ask, okay, that if I'm rewriting, what will happen to my existing data? Okay, will I able to see those data in my latest applications? Okay, or not? Okay, so that will also a big factor on deciding. Okay, sometimes they'll say, okay, you can rewrite, but I want to see that. Okay, I should able to search that existing data as well. Okay, so that is one of the important things. And then I have written teams availability. Okay, or team availability. So this is again important points, because as I'm saying, if you're rewriting, then what will happen? Okay, that we need a good business support. Okay, so we need some existing developer or existing business analysts who were there while developing our current application. Okay, if not, then if you're hiring a new team, okay, new dev and new business, then it will be a little tough. Okay, for rewriting. For upgrading, it no, I mean, for upgrading also it will be tough, but definitely for upgrade, like our like few of the people will definitely there. Okay, whoever working on, like, let's say, an enhancement or production support, so they can help on business and other things. But for that rewrite, okay, we need to like redesign the flow, redesign the other things. So that is where the team's availability, and then also the business acceptance on the change. Because once we rewrite, okay, that will be that in applications will change drastically, like UI will change, and as I'm talking about the process improvement, so those things will also change. So we need the business acceptance as well. So business has to include the change management and other things. So these are kind of the factor, okay, which will help you to decide between upgrade or rewrite. Okay, but again, the most important is the cost. So let's move ahead. Now, the journey to modernized application. Okay, so from both the path, be it's a rewrite or be it's upgrade, okay, everyone's like the destination is to to modernize the application, and not only applications, basically platform as well. Platform means like let's say today our applications is on premise, working on like or running on WebSphere server, okay, and in future we want to go to cloud, okay, in not in a VM world, we want to go to a containerization model. Okay, so let's say if you're doing a rewrite, okay, then what will be our path? Okay, so let's say in rewrite, if you're starting from, let's say, very latest version 8.6, okay, so either we can start from on premise 8.6 or we can directly go to cloud also. Okay, so it all depends on that how customer wants and how much customer is ready, and then simply we can develop, we can take 112 flow, and then we can move to MVP1, MVP2, and MVP2 MVPn. So can in a like incremental model we can rewrite our case types, okay, and then in between this we can decide that okay, from on like from the day one also we can go to on premise, or like after some like MVP we can go to cloud. So that is, we are flexible here, okay, there is no kind of okay that these are the mandatory steps or prerequisite to go to cloud or something like that if you're doing a rewrite, okay, because this is a fresh applications, we can play around, okay, we can use the latest and greatest features from day one only, there is no restriction. But now if you're going with the upgrade, then we have some we have to go through these levels. So if you see, I have written 4 levels. So the first is the basics. The basic is, that means we have to upgrade our applications definitely, okay, to whatever the next version we want, okay, to 8.x. like currently we are in 8.x, and then we have to work on tolerance upgrade, means we have to upgrade our applications as is, okay. Then we have to refactor our application, so basically compliance upgrade to make that productions ready, okay. So here what we have to do, we have to fix our applications to make it work, okay. We'll see what all things what we have to do, like in to make that level 2 and productions ready in next slide, but that just on a high level, so that we have to complete level 2, and then level 3 is that adoption of new features, okay. So but that is not mandatory to go to productions, because it's not necessary that you have to adopt, okay, all new features. And also level 4 platform modernizations, like going to containerization based platform, so that is also not mandatory. Till level 3 we can go, okay, to productions. But even though we are in 8.x, okay, our application is not 100% modernized, okay, we are just upgrading our applications. Until and unless we are completing level 3 and 4, our applications is not modernized. So that is the path, okay. So I hope on a high level this is giving some idea, okay, that this is the journey, okay. It's not like okay, on day one only we can modernize our application. So with the rewrite we have the flexibility, with upgrade we have to go in a phase wise, okay. So first we have to complete level 3, and then level 3 and level 4 we can do once we upgrade our system to production, okay. So we are, let's say, in level 2 we are in 8.x, okay, in productions, and then we can slowly adopt new features, modernize our platform. Let's see the next slide, okay. So path to upgrade, okay. So let's say now here we decided that okay, we want to go for upgrade, okay. So what steps we will take to move on with the upgrade? So the very first step is high level assessment, and what will be the next version. So this is one of the important things, okay, that which version we should take, okay. So now like our Pega is, let's say that we have 8.7, okay. So sometimes people will say that okay, go current version -1, okay. So you can go to 8.6.4, let's say, that is available. So it all depends on your management on and then team confidence, that if they are like willing to go to the latest one or that latest one -1. So the first things you need to do that, and then how you'll do that, so that also it will depend, okay, that your current version, what is your current version. Let's say your current version is 7.1.2 or something like that, okay. Then you need to see that if you can directly go to 8.7 or not, okay. So that will be again another challenge, okay. The next one is that utilize upgrade tools and generate reports. So Pega is giving multiple tools, okay, which will help us to identify that how much rule out of the box rule we have overridden, okay. So if you install the tool will give an options to select your target version, because Pega will detect automatically your current version, okay, once you install that package, and it will, you need to select the target version, and then you can generate that overridden rules. So you need to first generate the overridden rules, and then also a few other tools is available in the market, Pega marketplace, through which you can generate the deprecated rules, okay, like deprecated deprecated controls, deprecated layouts, or deprecated list view, summary view. So those kind of things you can generate. Okay, once you get those reports, you need to analyze that report, okay, in a detail. Okay, because based on that analysis of that report only, you can do the sizing, because estimation or the sizing is very much important. Okay, once you complete that sizing, you need to present that sizing to your management. Okay, if management is okay, then you need to sketch out a detailed project plan. Okay, that this is what will go. Okay, and then what is the next? Okay, once the plan is ready, everyone is agreed. Okay, and then what we can do is that your LSA can move forward, and then with the help of infrastructure team, they can create a dev environment, copy that your current database, dev database, and then run the script. Okay, upgrade script. So we are not talking today about that complete upgrade process. Okay, a few things is there, like how we can run the script, or and what will be the approach to do the upgrade in productions. Okay, so there are like few things is in place, upgrade or parallel upgrade. So few things is there. Okay, we are not going on that one today. We are just like going what how we can follow the path. In subsequent sessions we can talk about that one as well. So copy existing database and run upgrade script on it. Once upgrade script is done, lead can share the dev URL to team members for post upgrade work. So now here, okay, on the last step, basically what we are saying that our dev upgrade is done. Okay, so what we did, we copied from our existing database and ran the script with for the latest version, and then our URL is ready. Now that URL the LSA can share that URL to the dev team. What's next then? Okay, now after post upgrade, to make that applications productions ready, what all things has to be done by the dev team. Okay, dev, or that in a combination of dev and QA team. So the first thing is that revalidate and save. The second thing is that remediate deprecated layout in section and make the application UI responsive. Okay, so UI responsive is not mandatory, but but now like in today's like mobile worlds, okay, everyone is using mobile tabs. Okay, I think we should make that when we are when we are fixing our layouts in sections, definitely we should take this as well, consider this as well, and make our UI responsive. The next one is replace all custom HTML control with out of the box control. So if you see in older version, like multiple controls were not there, so people have written maybe HTML controls. Okay, or to launch something or to format something. So those things we need to remove it. Okay, otherwise in 8.x it will not work. Okay, because those things those things were working in like let's say in that Internet Explorer, but now those things will not work in that latest browser like either in Edge or in Chrome or in Safari. So we need to work on those controls. Okay, so this is one of the important things. People struggle here because if you are not much familiar with those controls, because those controls is written in some like Java language or JSP. Okay, so you need to find out some out of the box way to handle it. Okay, then also out of the box control here, and then like let's say you have a dynamic select, okay, in your applications, and you are using activity and other things. So you need to replace with drop down. You need to change that activity to database, because what we are doing with that activity, we are just bringing the source. Okay, so those things we need to do. The next one is very important, is replace all list view, summary view with report definition. So here most of the time I've seen that upgrade team is struggling. Okay, because still a few of the requirement which cannot be accomplished with the report definitions, where list view and summary view was giving some flexibility. And also I've seen that if you're upgrading, we are getting a performance issue. Okay, but this is one of the important point. Okay, so we should always try to like do this. Upgrade it, replace list view and summary view with the report definition. The next one is very important, is that like maybe in your this is not that it will always available in all applications, but I've seen in few applications. So let's say you are sending an email, okay, so that your users can click in the email and open a case directly. Okay, so if you have done that kind of a solutions, okay, in 7.x version, and if you're going to upgrade it to X version, you need to encrypt all those URLs. Okay, so I have posted on how we can upgrade how we can encrypt all external URL, okay, on my page, Qtometer page. or if you need, just let me know in comment sections. I can create a small video how we can encrypt that external URL. But this is one of the important things, otherwise things will not work. It will work, okay, so very important here, okay. So if you're not encrypting, it will work till UAT, but it will not work in production. So Pega have done that in such a way that it will work in not prod, but when productions level is system level is productions, it will not work, okay. The next one is replace the activity rule with alternate rules like data pages, data transform, okay. So see, like activity will work, okay, but your compliance score won't be good, okay. So to fix that, to make our compliance score better, definitely we have to do these things, okay, because earlier most of the folks used to write data like activity only, even for property set, okay. So wherever you are finding that kind of a rule, okay, where activity can be easily transformed to data transform, or through, or with the help of data pages and data transform, then definitely you should go for it, okay. The next one is definitely unit testing and bug fixes, okay. And the next thing is that retrofit of work done in old environment, because definitely when you are upgrading, some enhancement or something is going on in your old environment as well, because your productions date is still not finalized, let's say for upgrade, but few enhancement which has to go to production, so they keep on developing that. So your LSA has to like coordinate with the other like enhancement team lead, okay, and then we have to do the retrofit. So once we complete this work, okay, then in a parallel we can do the upgrade of QA also. So that we'll see again, like how we can what approach we can take, when we should upgrade QA, when we should upgrade UAT, okay. So those things will go parallel, because these things will is not a day one job, okay. It will take some time. So few of the things we can deploy to QA once we upgrade our QA, and then we can deploy to UAT as well, and in the parallel we can do these things as well. So but we'll see that, okay, in some later sessions, that okay, when we are upgrading our dev, when we should upgrade our QA. But these all are part of planning, okay, how your team is a structure, okay, when we want to do that, okay. What methodology you are following, okay. If you're following, let's say, waterfall, then maybe you can but you are following agile, then okay, you need to do some things parallel. So those things has to be done in a planning, okay, in project management plan, and with the help of dev team, like with the entire team, I should say. But we'll see sometime later that one. The next one is the post upgrade work, okay. So if I see here, this I have written mandatory for production. So once you complete this part, you can go to production. So basically your upgraded system is ready to move to production, okay. So then you can go to production, but still your application is not modernized, okay. Because what happened, so you upgraded your environment to 8.x, which is fine. You improved some extra like compliance score, okay, but still your application is still using the old one. Let's say you have a tons of agents, you are using agents, file listeners, and other things, okay. Those things is still not modernized. Still you are unable to use still you are unable to use the Pega out of the box, like latest and greatest features, like Pulse, okay, queue processor, scheduler for background processing, okay. So but that is not mandatory, okay. So but eventually what you have to do, once your applications move to productions, you can adopt these things, okay, to make your application compliant, to move it to cloud, okay, to container model. So if you see here, I have written here that to further modernize your applications, you can move for adopt databases wherever possible, adopt latest and greatest UI theme, either theme Cosmos or React Cosmos, okay. So one of them you can go for it. Then adopt case management. Adopt case management is also very much important, because let's say your applications was initially developed in 6.x, then you upgraded 7.x, and now you are upgrading to 8.x. So this adopting case management is very difficult, it won't be easy, okay. So that is where I have mentioned here. But if you want to go for a future proof, if you want to fully modernize your applications, okay, and then you want to reduce your maintenance cost in futures, you need to adopt this case management, okay. The next one is you can adopt automated and scenario testings, because Pega is giving that in the latest version, so we can do that, okay. The next one, as I was talking, okay, that if you're upgrading, then definitely whatever the agents we have a tons of agents, so those also we can convert it to queue processor or job scheduler in place of agents, because a queue processor and scheduler is much faster, okay, and better in tracing in terms of agent. So I'm not talking about the difference and all those things here, but definitely on a high level queue processor and scheduler has some benefits over agent, so you can adopt that one as well. And the next one is that adopt other latest and greatest features like Pulse, chatbot, like many other features which Pega is giving in 8.x. We can adopt that, okay, but this is like on a phase wise we can do, okay. Once your applications upgrade applications is there in productions, in phase wise you can adopt these things. Like the next one is Pega deployment manager or robotics. So here it should be comma, okay, deployment manager or robotics. One second. So here deployment manager, robotics. And the next one is platform upgrade to container based, okay, platform, because like everyone is moving to Kubernetes, okay, in a container based model, okay, so that we can save some cost, okay. Like in VM worlds we cannot bring down our system based on capacity and other things, but cloud and container model give some flexibility, okay. Like so we can move to that one as well, okay. So there are like pros and cons of that like container model, okay, or the cloud, okay, and on-premise, okay. But definitely there are some benefits. That's where every company is moving towards that one, okay, to container model or to cloud, okay. So we can discuss maybe in some other session detail, but that is just on a high level, okay. Once everything is done, then you can move your application also to container based for a fully modernized applications, okay. So this is in a phase wise. So this is what on a high level I wanted to give you an idea, and then in the next sessions maybe we'll talk more. So if I just recap what we talked today here is that when we should decide, like when we are going for upgrade, when we are going to modernize our application, so which path we should follow, to for upgrade or rewrite, then these are the factors will come, okay. And then journey to modernized application. So what will be our journey, okay. While journeying, what will be our milestone? So milestone in rewrite we can go straight forward, but in upgrade we have to follow this milestone, like level 0 1 2 3 4, okay. And then path to upgrade. So if you're let's say deciding on upgrade, okay, then what will be our path, what task we'll be doing, okay. And then what will be our post upgrade task, okay, which will be mandatory to move to productions. And then the next in phase wise, okay, how we can modernize our applications, fully modernize our applications to move it to container model or to Pega cloud, because these are the mandatory things, and our guardrail score should also be greater than 90. So if we complete these things, then only our like for upgraded applications, if we do not complete these two things, mainly these things, this mandatory part, your compliance score won't go beyond 90. So we have to do this. So this is it for today's session. I hope you like it, and then we'll have some further sessions on upgrade. So thank you very much. Have a good day.